I went to get my holy water because the energy behind this has been giving me a headache since I channeled it. I got this from a Spanish store. You can put rosemary. I put rosemary in mine because there's a lot of angry spirits walking around, you guys. There's a lot of spirits of people that have been murdered, that have been abused, that have been hurt, and a lot of entities are walking around, you guys, because a lot of people, not a lot of people, some people, but some people when they lose people, they forget to pray for them. Okay, especially if someone died in a traumatic way. A lot of people, they go on with the process, they have a funeral, they maybe grieve for a little bit, but then it sadly becomes almost like this forgotten person, sadly, because they are gone. You know what I'm saying? And wait, hold on, why is my whole setup is just out? Hold on, I'm trying to fix it. I don't know why it's doing that to me. But those kind of things can manifest very negative entities, especially if a spirit meets a darker spirit on the other side and they have an agreement. That's why, like I said, it's so important when people pass away that we make sure we keep a candle lit for them, 222 on the clock. Yeah, that we keep the love going after someone has passed away, because this is a spiritual world, but when you pass on, it's another dimension, and we really got to try to remember that everything in this world is about basically what dimension you're in. All right, because I can be in the sixth dimension, he can still be in the second dimension. It's just the way things are. It's the way the human mindset works, the way choices work, right? Because depending on your choices, it keeps you stuck in one area. And let me shoot this phone. And I wanted to do this reading because I've been seeing a good amount of shadow people, and I really do think some of it comes from projection, evil eye, somebody looking at somebody else and having an influx of negative thoughts. I recently have cut off a lot of people in my life. Um, I I don't tolerate disrespect. Okay, I do not tolerate disrespect at all in any part of my life whatsoever. And there's sadly some narcissists with narcissistic spirits attached to them, which is why that person, if you have come across a narcissist, which is why they are so dark sided, or they're so mean, or they do really nasty things. If you've ever really encountered a narcissist. And a lot of narcissists, they actually go to the point of doing witchcraft. I don't know why this is, but it's very true. It's very, 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 very true. And anyone that tells me that they've encountered a narcissist that has gone into witchcraft, I believe you, because there's a lot of people that do that for 4 o'clock because they think they're supposed to have some kind of jurisdiction over someone's life. That's really what narcissism is just the need to control and feel like you have the right to control. And there's a lot of these spirits walking around too, mixing up with other people that have passed away that are still in purgatory. And it's like it's creating a darker dimension around us. And I've seen some people talk about, oh, maybe this and that. And I'm like, listen, you gotta understand, if this is really a spiritual world, right? The way that things will coagulate together in another realm is very real. And this is why I tell people prayers and meditation are very important, because with the influx of dark energy, people actually being murdered, look up the statistics, the rates are high. Most people that have been murdered in about 1 year, the past year, 365 days. In Chicago, it was more than 400 people, and there's 365 days in a year. That's at least two people shot, killed, murdered, dead a day. Understand what that does to the collective energy. It's very low vibrational, and it creates people to what? Act out in low vibrational ways. Let's say these two girls get into a fight and they both scrapping, which what I see as a psychic is two people feeding dark entities that are feeding off of them. Okay, shadow people can feed off of you if your vibration's low, if you're sad, if you're drinking a lot. Some people don't realize that it can get to the point where they actually start to manifest these things as buddies or friends. I'm telling you, I've seen this shit, and it's so crazy. It's one thing to make friends with your demons. It's one thing to understand your duality, right? But it's one thing to latch on to this and kind of listen to it, because spirits talk. Spirits definitely talk. And some people, these entities, they want to talk to you. These entities work for lower vibrations. They want you to participate in the lower vibrational energy. They want to keep bringing that forth and forth and forth and forth. I told you guys there is spiritual warfare on us. There is occultism in every single government on this planet. There is occultism. 100 billion%. And these people know how to open certain portals. Go look up CERN right now. CERN. CERN. They are right now, they're doing this right now, currently, opening up a portal. They're not saying where it goes, but most people are like, it's the portal to hell. Because what else are you opening? And then look at their, what's their logo called? Their logo literally looks like 666. Literally looks like 666, y'all. I really think we're under such intense spiritual warfare. Like, when I tell people you need to wake up, meditate, and pray in the middle of the day, meditate at night, pray, meditate. If you wake up in the middle of the night, pray again. I'm telling you, we are under serious spiritual warfare. And the way people take it so lightly and they're so decentered and distracted by other things, to me is almost scary. Yeah, I'm sensitive. Yeah, I'm psychic. Yeah, I see a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, I think the way the world is going in the 3D dimension should be enough to make anybody want to become more grounded in spirituality. Because, like I said, these spirits latch on to other people and create more war, create more murder, create more rape. Sexual crimes are through the roof on children. These are shadow people possessing people. I just saw 911 on the clock. I know you lying. I know spirit talking. Hold on. Because and when you are a very spiritual person, when you start to open up your third eye, when you start to open up other stuff, you got to really be careful, because, yeah, look at this, the tower. You got to really be careful right when I split the deck, because there are certain entities that wait for people to start opening up their chakras, start opening up certain shit, this and that, so they could wreak havoc on your chakras, wreak havoc on your mind. I tell people it's really important right now that we protect our Earth Star chakra and our third eye. Okay? those two chakras really get attacked the most spiritually. All of us. We got to be careful of things attached to people. If you're a very spiritual person, I'm going to say this right now, be very careful of who comes near you. I thought I picked up all the cards, but this card was left right there. Be careful who comes near you, because spirit is telling me there's a lot of people with a lot of dark attachments and they're running off of them. Like I said, I've had to cut off so many people this past few months. I feel dizzy, but at the end of the day, I saw and felt that these people I had to cut off were suffering with some kind of spiritual attachment. Something, it wasn't right, something didn't feel right. And my intuition, we all got discernment, everyone has discernment. My discernment, my stomach will start to hurt. 11:11 on the clock. My stomach will literally start to feel like I have to barf right there. That's how I know someone's spirit isn't right or someone's suffering from a spiritual attachment. And there's a lot of people going through this right now. Wow. And it's causing towers. I just saw car accident. I just saw DUI. I just heard scientists. I told you guys there is a group of scientists that are actively opening up dark portals. And that's why I believe there's an influx of these dark energies. There's an influx of dark energy, period. This is something that's government based. Look at this shit. Page of Wands split with the Seven of Swords. You can't make this shit up. If I told y'all there was a plan against humanity and a plan against your spirit, how would you feel? Would you believe me? Because this is telling me there's a plan against us, especially spiritually. This is an entity, you guys. This is a sex entity. They go and they conjure up these sex entities more and more and more and more and more and more. It terrorizes families. This is, oh my God. Oh my God. I did not think I was going to see that. I'm not even going to say that shit what I just saw. I ain't even going to say that shit. Nah. But this is their plan. That's why spiritual survival is so important. Sexual health is so important too. Something about diseases here. A lot of diseases, sexual diseases. Being impulsive. Yeah, a lot of spirits that make people impulsive. And when you're not thinking right, when you're not basically in your right mind, correct, what happens? Some kind of chaos. The Tower card. That is their first plan with you. The first plan with opening all these portals is so that things can become dwindled. You see this page? For things to become dwindled, your money, your mindset, your vibration. There's really a vibrational attack on humans right now. There's a vibrational attack on people's homes. Every night I play Prayers That Rout Demons by John Eckerd. You guys can look that up, the audiobook. I play that. I try to play that every night to keep away certain lower vibrational entities away from me. Because I'm telling y'all, look at this shit. They cause a lot of strife. They cause a lot of pain. And they're roaming. Look, with this page of Pentacles and Four of Wands, these entities are just roaming because someone opened a door for them. And then they're feeding off of what? Don't we see a lot of road rage? A lot of people getting angry. We see a lot of depression, a lot of mental health issues, substance abuse issues. These entities are feeding off of all of this stuff. And if you feel like you see them out the corner of your eye, or you see them or anything like that, to me, like I said, with all the spiritual warfare that's been going on since 2020, let's keep it real, because spiritual warfare, they really started opening the portal on us 3 years ago. And that's why stuff is quote unquote so messy and so almost catastrophic right now. If you see these entities, I feel like it's really just a push to pray more and meditate more or get more into whatever you like to do spiritually. That's going to create more light in your simulation, especially if you're someone you left from an abusive ex, you left from abusive family, you left abusive friends. I'm really getting these people that went through this kind of abuse. Sometimes we really do um, see these entities because it's a point of projection. When you let go of something that's very dark sided, something that thinks that it's the best for you. For some of you, this is somebody walked away from like an occult group or something like that. It's not for everybody, but definitely. I'm picking up that energy when you walk away from groups like that. Yeah, Ace of Wands and the Knight of Swords. It's a lot of regression. Oh shit, I didn't mean to hit my camera. I just saw the Ace of Wands. The occult has a lot to do with this, you guys. It's crazy that I'm picking this up, but I keep getting occult, magic, government, portals, and then look, money on the back of the deck. Feeding off of chaos. Wow. There's some. Hold on. Okay, I got quiet. But there's someone getting money from the fact that this even happens. Wait, what the fuck am I looking at? If I sound confused or a little bit whatever, it's because I am. Something about money in the root of all of this. You know what? And then we're gonna end it here because I think I've said everything, but like I said, there's just people attached. There's people attached to these entities, actual people attached to them. For I'm even getting with that Empress and the Ace of Pentacles, I'm even getting some celebrities are attached to these things. It's just stay prayed up, pay attention to how you feel and what you see. I just felt pulled to kind of break this out a little bit. And I love you guys so much. Entertainment purposes only. Dr. Virtual 7 is a high vibrational channel I use every single day. Please check out that channel. And I have another YouTube channel tagged down below that's also really, really dope. Very powerful subliminals. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.